And I live. Hello, hello. No, it's late. Hey, Silver Scorpion. Don't know if you're still here. Oh, probably not. It was 10, 15, 17 minutes ago. Let me get set up. I swear I'm going to make this at least 2 hours earlier on Sundays. I promise y'all. It's busy yesterday. I was with family all day yesterday for my nephew's birthday. For those of you who saw me working on the card. So various things affect my starting time on Sunday. So, hey, Red, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Which reminds me, I need to make some payments. I was at my nephew's all day yesterday and didn't have access to make my auction payments, which I think went really well yesterday. So, congrats on that. But I am just going to chill for a little bit. People come in. There was one thing I forgot. Yeah, I saw that. I'm so excited to receive it, Red. Thanks. For the graffiti page today that we'll be starting, I did forget, if you have a sheet of wax paper or a couple of extra pieces of regular white paper, it'd be good just for the sides for when we're going to be gluing. I forgot to mention that in the supply, so hopefully you guys will have something. It could be anything, a piece of scrap cardboard or something you don't mind getting a little bit of glue or whatever on. So I'm excited about it. And I'm trying to charge my phone and see if I can do the other view instead of keep putting the screen down and then using my phone for chat, because I like being able to see chat directly. So anyway, how is everyone today? How you doing, Red? How you feeling, buddy? You looked pretty good yesterday. Like you were still enjoying some warm weather. You were still in the tank top, or what did one of the channels called it, an Italian dinner jacket. Hi, Boo. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna have to have some prompts or things ready for her, Boo, so that she can watch the screen and I say, it's okay, no crying, it's okay. Try to use my lullaby voice, huh, Red? That'll put her to sleep. That'll relax her. You know, I'm gonna take these glasses off because my eyes have been so funny lately. I see so much better without them. So no librarian this morning. Sorry, y'all. So you only wear those shirts all year round, yeah. Right? So my bestie Boo says hello to everybody. He says hi. Hi, everyone else too. So, auction yesterday, like I said, Red, I thought it went really well. I was at my nephew's, my brother's house, so it was kind of hard for me to like see everything, but I tried to watch when, you know, the pieces that, you know, I kind of would skim through the list. I mean, I always want to see everything that everyone makes to see how it comes out, but sometimes, I'm somewhere else, it just doesn't work out that well. So let's see. Let's just do something there. Silver Scorp, Red, Bestie Boo. Okay. I got a really nice message on my last live stream from a channel friend, the Bee Lady Apiary. And it's so funny. I'm going to go over a little bit on how I did those block squares on the card for those of you who, she said she missed it, but I didn't actually do that on screen. I kind of gave a little verbal explanation of it, but not necessarily said how it was done. And And she's here. Hi, Karina lady. Thanks for the pictures. I had a little bit of I couldn't download them. And I don't know if it was because they were sent in a quad or whatever, but thank you so much for the pictures. Hey, Gulf Coast. How you doing, buddy? Today the 8th, yeah. And I do have to like go to work today again, just for a little bit. The carpets got cleaned and there's other stuff I gotta just quickly do there, but that shouldn't affect today too much. My back has been bothering me a lot lately, but you see me slouching over, everyone tell me to sit up straight, sit up straight. That'll help with my back a lot. So. Hey, Silver Scorpion, thanks for coming back. I saw you were here early. Thank you. So I know I'm later than normal, so the people, anyone who normally is here who might want to be doing the magazine thing, the graffiti page might have already gone off to do different day things. The struggle of the 3 hours from West Coast and East Coast, and, you know, the struggle is real. So, hey Dan, how you doing, buddy? You know, at some point you and I gotta connect about those Zombucks, and of course, I think I did find a couple of the $2 bills I said, but anyway. At some point, we need to connect to see if there's still an interest there and what I have. And, you know, if she's still interested, I definitely know where the Zumbucks are. So it's just a matter of seeing what they are and if she's interested. So, okay, Red. So let me try to get this phone going and see if I can get a view. Of course, I'm eating a little bit of something, a little bit of leftover food from yesterday's party for breakfast. I know, Silver. I'm sorry. I wasn't at home yesterday when I was watching the auction. I will get that processed. I'll try to do it on this live stream, if not right after. Okay, buddy? Sorry. Cruiser Mac, what's up, buddy? Happy Sunday to you. Let me see if I can get this phone set up. Oh, yeah, I need to send the link. I need to send the link first. To myself. How is everyone's weekend going? Everyone's doing well. Let's see if I can get this to work. Otherwise, I'll just keep putting the yeah, I will, Silver. So sorry. 90 degrees feels like 100. Yeah, definitely beer time there, Gulf Coast. Oh, and you guys are finally getting you some rain? Okay. Get some work done while I just chit-chat around down. That's the way to do it. Let me see if I can get this going. Now, last time I had an echo, but I turned all the volume down, so hopefully we don't get any, even though it was just a little bit, we don't get any feedback. Some rain. We need some rain too. We've got some fires going on in California. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. So, I don't like that view though. If I can get that closer. Sorry, I'm working on the other view for y'all. Oops. I don't want to close that. I want that still. One day I'll get up to the 20th century and be smart about having equipment. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Oh. That worked. We'll see. Sorry, just trying to get up. Scrapper Wolf! How come I don't want the volume on this? I want it all the way down. It's weird, it won't let me put it all the way down. Let's see. All right. No. What if I mute Mooney? That works. You don't need to see all of me. You just need to see what I'm working on. Is that better? Whoops. That might work. Okay. For now, I will use that. That'll work. Scrapper Wolf. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? Well, that's good. I'm glad the rain stabilized things. You know, we just need a certain amount of rain every so often. Just to get some help. Anyway, there's 8 of you here. I don't know if any of you have gotten the supplies, but I'm going to kind of go over. I think I saved a couple of magazines I hadn't picked through to kind of show you how. It's not a very good one. Not that one. I had somebody say, "Oh, I've got tons of magazines. Let me know if you want them." And I'm like, you can always use the magazines for different things. So let me see if I can find. No, kind of tore through that one. What I talk about. I might not have gone through that one. I only have the 2 magazines, Better Homes and Gardens and Shape here. So. But it really doesn't matter what magazine you use. Well, keep it elevated if you can. I don't know if you can take some ibuprofen or make sure you ice it, you know. Sorry your elbows are bothering you. Hi, Andrew. How you doing, buddy? All right. I'm trying, but not trying. I still haven't gotten my list of people. So as you guys come in every week, I can just like do a checkpoint. For those of you who thankfully come and see me every week, that's nice. All right, let me move that list. Let me just kind of start. So for those of you following along, you just get a magazine. Any magazine will do. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through the pages. Man, I might end up putting my hair back up. It's just a little too hot. Would like to visit? Okay. Get a little bit more coffee so I can show you what I'm doing. Let me add this other one to the stream. Oops. Let's make that one larger and smaller. So this is the Better Homes and Gardens magazine. So what you're going to do is the magazines are kind of limited of the color. But you want to go like maybe I'll do another red page. There seems to be a lot of red pages in the magazines. But what you start off with is you go through your magazine book. I'm going to do a quick flip and then we'll figure out what colors I could possibly pull from this magazine for our graffiti board. So we've got some red. There's a little tan color, which might work. There's a little purple, light blue. This is black. And this might be a little blue. We've got some green. We've got some more of that, like a shade of a blue. This is a shade of a blue. That would work. And it doesn't matter the words because we'll do something with the words in it. Here's like another darker shade of blue. Sorry, let me just... how do I do that? All right, hold on a second. I'm just noticing my light needs to be a little bit more on the page here so y'all can see. All right. Let's change it. There we go. So there's a little bit more light. This is another shade of blue we could use. Hey, Harold, how you doing? Nashville, Tennessee. Well, thank you. It's good to see you. How did you find my channel, if you don't mind me asking? And I think you've been here. Has it been a long time since you've been here, but you've been here before? We are making a graffiti page today, so if you have a magazine, a glue stick, and a sheet paper, you're welcome to follow along, or you can rewatch it. It's kind of a fun little project. It will take a couple of weeks of me doing it because there's drawing stages in between. And I can't, fast forward through live stream, so. But this actually has some blue. Oh, this is a good orange. This is orange. Maybe I can get some orange out of it. We've got purple. This could be a brown using the hair, but there's more blue. Yeah, sorry, some of these images, it's the magazines for women. There's some yellow. Maybe we could do an orange and yellow if I get enough. There's some more orange. This could be green. There's more orange here, a little bit of the tan color. Oh, look at this is all nice fall colors. We could use that, maybe a variant in the orange, a couple of different shades. There's some more blue. But do you guys kind of get the idea? You just kind of look for the colors and the backgrounds, and then that's what we're looking for. Hi, honey. Oh, where am I? Oh, thanks. Okay. Thank you. Let me see. I gotta make sure I kind of watch chat every now and then. Everyone's saying hello to me. You got my notification, Harold Fisher. Right on. Thank you so much. Scrapman Dan. See, I start looking down and I miss people. Dan, did you get a magazine? Are you doing this project with me today? Been a long time. Yeah, I stopped doing the painting. I'm sure I was doing the paint pouring at the time, but I'm kind of doing a little different media right now. I just don't have the space for the paintings to continually do those. So thanks for being here. I know you do, Scrapper Wolf. Thanks for being here. So let me look. Let me see. You're melting down copper in your furnace. Okay, Dan. Well, you can rewatch. It's kind of a fun little project, and it'll be taking a couple of weeks, so you could catch up. Janet, I'm doing great there. How you doing? You have a magazine, Janet, and a glue stick? Yeah, I just saw it, Dan. Sorry, I was looking down at the magazine and I wasn't watching chat when you made your comment when you came in. No problem. I'll keep talking. You know me, jabber, chat, chitty chatty, chitty chatty. Especially when I'm closer to finishing this cup of coffee and then won't be able to shut me up. So, girl, you could totally do this one. Just go grab a magazine right now and you can just grab your pieces and then you'll be able to see. And then you can rewatch and do it. So we're just going through and looking for the different colors and the backgrounds of the pages that we could use. We're going to try to do one in all the similar colors. And I'm really hoping, I'm doing a quick flip through just to see what's available, and then I'll go back and pull through it. Really hoping we can do some stuff and maybe some, there's a nice purple oranges. There seems to be some, I think this is a one from last year from October. There's some yellows. There's some more orange here. More orange here. There's these nice fall colors here. This is a turquoise, if you had enough of the turquoise backgrounds too. Oh, look at, there's another kind of a deep orange. I think we're going to hopefully get some orange out of here. Let's see. This could be kind of a part of that orange, like it's like a light yellow. Look at the poor little puppers, the coyote. There's a little bit of, you can even just use like the little, because we'll be cutting them down into squares. No orange there. There's a blue here. So that's what you do with your magazine. Hopefully that's kind of self-explanatory. Are you guys getting the gist? I mean, I'll pull the pages out of this one for the orange to show you. I have a different one that I'm going to do for today, but we'll prep it. This could be a little yellow. I do have some that I pulled for black, but I'm not quite sure how the black will work, but it should. This is a dark blue, dark blue. Even the blue around here could work. Not so much the full, look at it, it's tacos and it's not even Tuesday. Would probably work. Trying to get you a better view. I wonder if I can zoom. Probably not. I'm not going to mess with it because it's currently working. Twisted Tips, what's up, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, Red, I don't want to see your magazines, buddy. Yeah, it's good to be busy though, Silver. You know, I find I'm sometimes a little bit more focused when I have a lot more going on, so I don't have time to just kind of sit there and be lazy. Thanks for being here, Mark. I know you're busy, got stuff going on, but I'm glad you're here. All right. So I'm just going to finish this flip through. Oh, there's another red. And there's a little green giant guy. A little green down here, that would work. I'm hoping for some more orange. This is some more red. This could be a shade of a blue if you were doing blues. Oh, look at, there's a turquoise that you could, that would totally work. Oh my gosh, look at this. I have not had a grilled cheese sandwich in forever, and this is just layers of like the grilled cheese. It looks so yummy. Probably shouldn't do this when I really haven't eaten much. Peace, love, and hope. Hey, thanks for being here. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing a little, we're starting a, oh, Dorito. A little graffiti page, and we're starting today with the magazine part. So if you feel like you're a little crafty, you got some time, go grab a magazine, a glue stick, and some sort of cardstock. It could be even, I think, on a piece of paper. just have to maneuver it a little bit. How are you, Dorito? I'm behind on that live Slooch Mob video. Good. I'm glad you're doing wonderful. Let me just check real quick. I think I have enough mods in the chat, so I don't have to keep watching the YouTube side. Anyway, I was distracted by this delicious grilled cheese. I haven't had a grilled cheese in a long time. Grilled cheese with tomato soup or something. So the ones with the pictures, not so much. You are looking more for the backgrounds, but let's see what else. This is a pretty home though. Oh, you could totally use the greens in this. Oh, look at total reds. These, what are these? Magenta cooler. Yummy. Oh yeah, see? Paint Larry pumpkins. This must have been from last season. Oh, look at, there's another orange page. Woohoo! I think we'll have enough to do the orange. The orange image is the pumpkin's orange. The background orange there works. Some of this trees would work for your green if you were pulling green. Oh, look at more orange because we can cover the letters, so it's just having the colors. Oh, this guy's got a piece of bacon for his smile. How cute is that? Dorito, can you email me just a plain picture of the dragon and I can get it to Karina? Oh, there it is right there. I'm glad you're doing well, Dorito. Good to see you. All right, so we're almost done. This could be black. This is another shade of blue, the background. This we could possibly use for the tan if we do the tan, but I think I'm going to try to see if we can get enough pages for orange. This is a shade of blue. It would totally work. It's a little bit of a purple blue mix. But that's what you do. That's how you kind of go through your magazine and see what are the colors and the backgrounds of the images. You guys, I should have done the shape magazine for most of you, huh? Blues. Got some golds in there. Let me just check this one real quick and see if they have, here, I'll do it this way. And see if they have any orange I can pull from this one. Lots of blues. There's green, blue. Got Jennifer Aniston. This might work for a little bit of the orange, so I'm gonna, maybe. I'm gonna just pull this one out right now. The other thing I use the magazines for are for images. So like, not necessarily the pretzel, but that's the other use for my magazines that I use them for. Like if there was a cool picture, like this is a leaf, but I could totally hide that if I wanted to use it as an outline and paint. Oh my gosh. I thought I turned that off. Sorry. I'm looking for orange. I'm looking for orange. Let's see. Purples. Oh, these are pretty. It's kind of orangey. Like it. Oh yeah, look, that's totally orangey on that side. And I could use just half of it and then use it for like if I was doing pinks. And the oranges are on the same color too. That totally works. But that's how you flip through, and for this particular project, that's how you go through and you look for, you know, a particular color pattern or something that I could probably use that. Just cut out the orange part of the apple. So, I'm not sure. I'm just going to do a real quick flip. Sorry, guys. Get to see the girls real quick. Because I'm looking for orange pages. Oh, look at that salmon. I could probably use that. It's got a carrot on it. All right, sorry. You gonna go take a nap? Okay, right, bacon. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, you got a stash of magazines too? That's great. Don't worry about it, Red. Get your work done. You know I'll be sitting here for a minute. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Do you have a magazine? You doing it with doing this the graffiti page with me? Okay, Dorito. I'll look for an email afterwards. I'm just quickly looking for some orange pages. Pinks, blues, delicious food on the grill. Love the show. Oh, Friends, I know. They're a little bit too old for that kind of slapstick humor, but it would be great if, like, maybe they had kids or something, and or a younger version of it is always kind of fun. Oh. See, I might keep this word cheese and then have some other word after it, like awesome or crazy. You can use that in the journals I do. She's a pretty girl. Let's see. Oh, this would totally work for green. Whew. Try not to get food magazines because, well, food I think would have like a lot of colors, but it'd be colors in the images and you're looking more to use colors and backgrounds, you know. All right. Some cute little bathing suits, exercise suits. All right. That's all you guys get of that one. So I'm going to go back through this one. And I'm going to pull the other orange pages off. So, because that's what you want to do. If you're harvesting some images, if you really like this graffiti thing, you can, as you're going through, oh, this will work for red, you can pull them all out and then just separate them by color for to do another page later. Because I think once you do one, like for me, I did one and then I wanted to do another one right away. All right, where's that orangey? Although, and here's the trade-off. Sometimes you get an orangey, but then you lose the purple. But I don't find too much for this one. And I'm just pulling full sheets. You can definitely just cut out the parts that are your color if you want. So you use the magazine for the backgrounds for the colors. You can use the magazines for images or certain words to cut out. And then even after I pull, maybe the majority of the pages out of here, I will still use the magazine because I know this is kind of a funky word. Oh, this is what I did yesterday. Let's say I was doing something on this. I did this yesterday with my niece at the birthday party. I haven't finished it yet. But like if you're painting and doing the edge or gluing, you use the magazine background and then you just kind of like fold the page over and then you can use it all around. Anyway, this I'm going to need for the oranges. Sorry. Is that a page tearing kind of, is that too bad? Should I mute? Let me know if I should mute for those, if it's too irritating. Come to Germany and you'll have it. Oh, cooler weather. All right. Yeah, but then it gets real cool. It gets icy, cold, snowy. Every day is a day for Mater soup. Is that from Friends? Peace, Love, and Hope? Mater soup. Yeah, there's isn't too many. But depending on how big, I'm doing my graffiti page in my composition book as part of my journal. But like if you have an 8.5 cardstock, you know, you're not going to be need too many squares or whatever to get it done. I'm just going to grab this little one. It's a shade of an orange. All right. I think we had a couple more pages. I mean, if I needed them, I could grab the little orange color and the orange down here. I'll remember it's in there in case I need like a little piece. Yeah, I might like cut some of these little flowers out as images too. And there's red. Well, the color red, not you, Red. Apple Dutch baby. That's red. Yeah, I gotta love some good old comfort food. Should we try to incorporate the grilled cheese orange into the orange? I think so. It was a good image. Although I'm doing a... Oh, yeah. That'll work. Right. See, these would be good for my cocktail page, my pages of like different drinks and like my pictures of the beer that I like, my little labels. That would be a great picture. There's some orange. Oops. Usually I do this with a ruler. But let's see. You just don't have those endless spaced over here. Hey, Mark Stone, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for popping in. I'm making a graffiti page today. Mark Stone. Fiona! Oh my gosh! I can't believe you are here. How are you, lady? It's been a while. I see you're still putting out videos and beautiful floral pieces, beautiful artwork. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. It's been a while. I am doing a, it's called a graffiti page that you use pieces of, you start with a piece of a magazine, like backgrounds. So see, I'm gathering orange backgrounds, pages that kind of all have some sort of orange or a shade of orange in them. And then we will be doing the first part of it today. Hey, Fiona, everyone been healthy and safe with you and your family? I mean, it seems like it, and you're still so doing your auctions and doing so well with all that. I'm so glad for that. I was just wondering if how you were all doing. Just want to make sure you all been healthy and safe. You make planes out of paper? That's good. Do you color the paper first? You know, you could do a little acrylic paint where you just, where is it? Where's that page I did? never find anything. I cleaned up yesterday. Now I can't find anything. Or like in the background here. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. You could do like just different color paints on just the background part I'm talking about. Some watercolor on the paper before you do the paper airplane. Yes, we've all been very well, Fiona. We've all been very lucky, but you know, we've become a bit of hermits, except for outside our own family. But you know, hopefully we'll get back out there as we all start to heal up and get vaccinated. And that's great, Mark. Yeah. Books are great too. You get the words on them, and you can even ink those up with like a little the little distressed inks. Where are they? Let me show you real quick. I have one here. Sorry, this is off topic. I know. I'm just so you have your book page that you have. I already stamped on this one, but there's these really cool distressed inks. I did a little bit on the side already to make it look antique-y, but you can add some vintage look to your paper airplane just by putting a little stain on it so that the book pages aren't so stark. Just an idea. It's one of my things I like to do. Hey, and anytime you want to come on, Mark, and you're just doing the folding of the pages, you can come up here and share screen. Anyone who does any kind of art creatively, you're welcome to join me on my Sundays and just sit in our creativity bubble and have some fun. So it will be, Fiona. You know, it's just crazy that we're living in this time that it even happens. Sometimes I'm just still like blown away, but anyway, I'm glad you're doing well, and I appreciate you coming in. What time is it there, Fiona? It will take time, Karina. Let me see. Just making sure I haven't missed anything. Have fun with those traps. I hope you get the traps done, Mark. Jay Larson Outdoors, honey. Okay, yeah, Twisted. I know you were taking a break. Relax a little bit. 8:30 p.m. as in Germany. Yeah, is Fiona? She's in Slovenia. Sorry, I'm not doing very well at saying where you're at right now, Fiona. All right. So then once you have all your pieces, then you're going to start doing a little bit of the editing. Like I tore the whole page out, but I really only want this darker orange strip. So I'm going to cut, cut that part away. And look at these little ghosts. These little ghosts might be a little something I would cut out. Okay. So I'm going to remove this. Remove you. So we can have good pages and bad pages. These are the goods. All right. I'm going to cut around. Oh man, I thought I told you. Cut around. I think I'll keep some of that orange. If I make a little boo-boo on the tearing of it, I do like straight edges. So I'm going to make sure my edges are straight. And a little bit of the black and white or other colors that are seen are fine. I'm learning not to keep every little strip of piece of paper. Slovenia, yeah. It's 8:30 p.m. there too. Okay. Mark, you'd have to like send me an email, which is in my. Oh, honey, I just said good luck with the traps today. There's another Mark in here too, so that's a little. Mark Stone. You'd have to send me an email, which is in my about section. But maybe next Sunday, because I'm kind of doing this graffiti thing today. So it's, I want to make sure I get through it, but you're definitely welcome to. But send the email now so that I'm ready for next week if you want to join. Okay, so here I would just probably, I don't really want the pumpkin parts. I might keep that little pumpkin part to cut out as an image. But for now, I'm going to just take the pieces of the orange. And I'm just going to maybe cut out the yellow in case I want to add a little yellow to this orange page if I don't have enough. That's another one. And then I like my edges straight, so I'm going to just cut off that. That's good to go, and that one's good to go, and then we move on to the next page. All right, so this is definitely more brown. Not for this one. Take that out. Maybe just I'll incorporate little pieces of it because you do get the orange cheese, but there's a lot of the bread in it. All right, let me clean this up a little bit nicer. All right. Let me bring my garbage can closer. Oh, look. It's a unicorn. Yeah, you can wait till next time, Mark, but if you shoot me the email now where you're thinking of Mark Stone, you can definitely going to keep that image of the unicorn and cut that out. Then it'll be easier. I'll just send you the link when I start. So let's see. And like I said, when you're cutting out, the majority of it is orange, and it's okay. You'll see how we deal with the actual images. I don't need the socks. And this, I will just cut out this part. Lunchables, Lunchables, Lunchables. I'm going to keep my unicorn right here. All right, so I'm just going to keep processing this just so you can see. What's on the other side of this? Oh, yeah, see? This is a good one. I got the big piece, orange piece on that one, and then I got these nice fall colors here, too. So, and then see, I might keep the word home. For those people that feel like home to me. I could use it on that page for them. Oh, for sure. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you know, Dad's birthday is important. No hurry. I just appreciate you coming in. Let me see. I just get maybe the orange pieces of these. This could be used in a red. I will keep the other one just in case. I think we have plenty of enough orange for what we need to do, but I will keep it just in case we do not. So Herbal Essence orange, definitely need. It's hard. I get distracted when I go through the magazines. I start like looking, oh, look at that, look at that. I'm like, stop it. Focus, focus. Janet McIntosh, you guys should have some magazines in your house, no? Hopefully you're watching, because you can totally do this. You don't have to be crafty to do this. You just got to know the steps and do it. Actually, those should be going in the recycler. That's yellow. I will maybe cut that out if I don't have enough. Honey Nut Cheerios. Great taste, heart healthy. I may or may not necessarily need the Cheerios part. Yeah. The bigger pieces, I need to make sure I am. He is so cute, I might cut him out. Little Cheerios bee. Keep him for an image. I could probably get another little piece of that muted orange from there. So this part's kind of a fun zen. Oh yeah, he probably does use all the magazines for his worms. Okay, Mark, I'll check it afterwards because maybe I can. I know I have your email, John. I just yeah, I got it, Mark. Needed the picture. UFO, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Fiona got that special background and check mark next to her name because she's a rock star. How many subscribers do you have now, Fiona? But just kind of cutting out the magazines is a nice little process time sometimes. You're sitting there in your zone. Oh, I liked. This is actually more kind of the salmon or whatever here is more. That might be more for the red. We'll see how much we have left over. I'm afraid to save anything, but I'm sure glad the PHONE keeps working. I might use that image. There's the peach on that one. Oh, this is the one. That pink is so pretty. And I'm just going to cut in half because it's kind of an ombre of the pinks to the oranges on both sides. And these sides are more the orange sizes. There's some more yellows too. I don't know. May or may not. I'll grab a couple of them. Sorry. I'm not going to use all that dark lettering, black lettering. I can use these. Like I said, it doesn't matter about the words because I'll show you the way we cover that up. And don't need these. Maybe for the muted orange, I'll use that. Not that, not that. I missed that one. It totally works. That can work too. So I want to get, that might work. I mean, it would work, but. Okay. These are the ones I do not need. Okay. So now, so this is orange. The one I actually wanted to do today. I just wanted to show you the process of how you put the magazine pieces, how you get them out. I've already cut out a green one that I want to use today. So I will go ahead and get that one because that's what the color I'm going to use in my journal book. Put this in here. And I'm just loving these dollar packets, clear packets, school organizers. It's actually like a dry erase for the kids. But it's got this nice little sprocket or whatever on it. And I have they're not handcuffs, I promise. They're binder rings. But these large binder rings that you can get at the dollar store as well. And I'm going to use them to have all these together. And then I just flip through whichever color or whatever I'm working on. And then I can just hang up and it works great. Great, great, great. So that's the orange one. Oops. I didn't even put there in there. I'm going to do a green one in my journal book. So here are my green pages, and I really haven't like cut them down. I'll do it as I do it in the journal. And this is the composition book. If you all got your composition books, or if not, you're just doing it on a straight piece of paper. It's the same thing. Get the glue stick. I had mentioned earlier, I don't know if you all heard it, but I forgot to mention having pieces of wax paper, or it could be another page from a magazine, but something to put behind your work, because you know we're going to be gluing pieces down just to kind of protect your surface or protect the other pages in your composition book if you're using a composition book. So I guess I kind of did the cut down of these last night. So these are my green pages. And green's my favorite color. If you know me, you know I love the color green. And there was like ketchup magazine pages. You know, it's always good greenery. Aveeno, the vegetable pages are great. So I probably have a lot more than I actually need right here. So I think I'm just going to grab from the really good pieces. Oh, I didn't cut that one off. This was like an eyeball of a lady. With the lady, it was, I forget the drug it was. But I really like the greens in here, but I don't need the black. So keep that one. This was cactus. I really liked it. Oh yeah, I kind of prepped. I didn't completely prep. These don't have straight edges. I want my straight edges. Keep that for a black one. Let's see. I like this page. I like the Aveeno. I like that green. These are outdoorsy stuff. Oh, I must not have done them. Oh, these were like food ones, like I could cut out. It's obviously not. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's got some lighter shades of green. This is food. Oh, yeah. It's a different color green too. Hey, Tim, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Straight edge. And it doesn't matter about the white, but I'm going to cut it off anyway. Actually, I should have left 1 or 2 with that so that I could show you. But you'll get the gist of it when I do it on the other one. Like this. Form of a green. Yeah, I like green too. I've always loved the color green. Maybe I'll keep this for the wording. It says, work hard, smell good. You gotta love marketing teams. But I can use that. Use that. All right, what did I have here? I had some greenery there. Some bush pictures, garden pictures. Great. I did do a little breaking down. These were corn husks. I'll leave these two, and then I can show you how I get rid of the white parts. Green. That's good green. I probably have more here than I need, but better to have more than not enough. Look at asparagus. Yep, asparagus and then asparagus. Cut my edges on that one. Some pieces of some darker green foliage that were real pretty. Oh, look at, where is it? Where's his feet? I might have kept the image, but that was the Jolly Green Giant. All right, I think we're okay. We'll start off, and if I need more, I'll pull from it. But I think we are okay, good with the green. Just get these out of the way. And sometimes you need just those little pieces to finish it off later. But I think we're good. All right. Finally, we're going to start it, but I wanted to show you the process. Did you guys understand? Did you get how to process the magazine and how to pull the color from the magazines? And was that all clearly? Did you clearly understand how I did that? Yes, green. I'm glad you're here, Gulf Coast. You're always good for commentation, buddy. All right. So I'm just going to line it up. So then it's really no rhyme or reason. You just start taking pieces. This is a big piece with this one I left the letters on. I'll show you next. Then it'll be next week when I show you how I deal with covering this up. But I'm going to cut these into different size squares, and then maybe some more slender ones. I like the line of the leaf that's behind it. And I will put one, just start gluing. I'm gonna need another glue stick. All right, I'm gonna get a drink of coffee and just chat real quick. Oh, I need to write down Tim. Grass cutter Tim came in, got UFO on there. It is better with laughter, Mark. Mark. Gulf Coast. I saw Mark Stone afterward. Mark Stone, I go live on Sunday mornings. I'm Pacific time. So right now it is 11:50 a.m. And I generally go, I'm trying to make it 8:30 Pacific time, but today I started a little bit later. But anywhere from 8:30 to, what was it, 10:45 I started today that I do my live streams. So, all right, Dan. Now, if you want, you can pop up next week or maybe even later once I'm kind of done with this tutorial part and show it. You're always welcome to show the pouring art too. I bought a few pieces from the Redneck Metals auction yesterday. I can't stop buying stuff. So let me see. Tim, Cruiser Max said hello. All right. Bye, Mark. Stone. Have a great day. All right. Look at even my pen is green. So then, oh. Yeah, I guess I am going to need a new glue stick real soon. So anyway, I just start gluing. This one I'll start. If I'm doing it in the crease, if you're using a comp book, I usually try to just kind of fold it in half so that when I put the glue in there and then I put this in there, I can push it in so that it gets into the crease. And then when I use my bone folder, or you can use a ruler, just want to be careful not to rip it. When I reinforce it in the groove, there's room in there, it doesn't rip. So we don't want it to get ripped, only when we drink. Right, Janet? Just kidding. So anyway, you just start gluing. And this is where the extra pieces of paper come from, or at least, like I said, protecting the back of your surface. Do the fold. And it's okay if you overlap it because you can always cut off the page afterwards. I'm just going to but I'm going to try to get it level with the top. And just because it's the crease, I'm just going to use this bone folder to press it down. And then that's it. You know, you just start putting pieces down. You do want to make sure these are light enough, the magazine pages. You don't need to use craft glue. You definitely could use craft glue if you want to. I just find the glue sticks give me a much better flat surface. You know, you don't get the bubbles of trying to use some sort of glue, and it's strong enough to hold. It's not coming down far enough. Strong enough to hold the magazine paper onto your page. So I'll do that. Oops. Sometimes the glue is a little bit stickier. It gives you a little bit more, like if you didn't put it straight or something. If you get OCD, kind of like me, when certain things lay down, if you didn't get it quite right the way you like it. All right. What's that doing over here? So I just like a variety of the different pages. And then if I do a little bit, look at, I didn't really get I'm going to cover it. Like a variety of them going, you know, horizontal and vertical. You do a little bit of overlap on the, I'm going to have to get another one, but I want to use this one completely. Do it to the end. Too much overlap. And then you just start gluing them down. See, get some of these other ones. So this one I could probably use crease. All right. I'm a little slow with this glue stick because I saw the top's falling off. But you want a good amount of glue. Oops. A little bit of that in it. See, I got a little piece. I didn't quite get that right, so it's going to be perfect for this one. It's good. I love when you all say hello to each other, that you know each other from similar channels. Similar channels or just seeing them around. All right, I like this cactus piece. I want to get part of that. So I'm just gonna try to eyeball how far I need the glue stick to go out so that I try not to have to lift up the page and re-glue it like a corner or end. So, whoops. Overlap just a little. My phone's doing a lot better today. It's not as slow. All right, that's done. Oh, what? Let me grab a couple more glue sticks. All right. Oh, I thought these were the purple ones. These are white. Okay. So let's see. I know my nieces and nephews, they go back to school next week. Anyone else got back to school coming up? Doesn't matter. Sometimes I want to overlap, and sometimes I just start at the border and just go like this way and fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. It just depends on the day and how I'm feeling. But there's no rhyme or reason to it. You do it whichever way you want to do it. Like this is just going to be really part of the background to the layers of graffiti type of thing that we'll be doing with it later. Hey, gamer, don't mess with my tutu. Don't mess with my tutu. I'll give you chicken in an oven, but don't mess with my tutu. I don't know what song that is, gamer, but good to see you, buddy. Oh, your youngest is starting high school? All right. The oldest of the younger ones started middle school, so I think we'll have two in middle school finally. That's funny. Start next week, yep. September. Oh, they don't start till September there. Oh. Stop it, gamer. Oh, yeah, maybe. No one mess with gamer. Okay. But you better be nice, gamer. Don't you timing out people. Not that you would. I'm sorry. You wouldn't do that because you're pretty funny with There you go. That way no one can get to you. M-O-N. You know, where's my Lisa Lee? Lisa Lee's usually here with me. All right. So I'm just going to keep putting these pages down. Oh, I can hear the monastery bells. Oops, I didn't go far enough. Some of these I have to go over a little bit because this composition book I did the rounded edges at one point when I was starting it, and these pages obviously are square. So let me see. It's not long enough. Is that long enough yet? All right, I'm just going to start filling from the top to the bottom now, but just, however you want to add your pages in. Like I said, there isn't any right or wrong way to do it. You're just adding it to the background of your page or composition book. Finally, I need protection. I'm an innocent, useless fool. I'm not a useless gamer. Don't say such things. My coffee got cool. All right. Sometimes I'm funny about. Here we go. That'll go good in that corner. We'll cut the white off this, but like I said, the white doesn't matter because in the next step you address the lettering and all that. Put this in this corner. Generous amount of glue. Go. There's Grant. How you doing, buddy? How's Sunday treating you? And this one was from the corn husks. I like that picture. I think I'll throw that one just right there. That way that top is finished. Hey, Grant, do you know if MBA is doing sad song or anything today? I didn't know for sure since I didn't see an artisan spotlight scheduled. Oh, beamer. All right, let's get this rest of this filled in. The Jolly Green Giant shoes will fit. Let's do fun stuff in the crease. There's Mark J. Larson. Mark J. Larson. Hey, Mark, did you see my image that I'm going to cut out? Look, it's that unicorn. You're beyond tired. Sorry, gamer. See, this wasn't. I didn't go far enough on the glue to make sure that sticks properly. Although it's going to be covered with other stuff. This, like I said, this is just the first layer, but my little OCD sometimes starts being funny if it isn't all glued down. What are FOUs? Is that something in a not you? I don't know what FOUs are, but if they are not anything nice, we can share it another time. All right. I don't mean to be tired, but I'm just, tired. I don't mean to be quiet, but I'm trying to finish so I can just show you. So what's going on? What's going on? You guys doing anything today? Is it a chill day? I do have to go into work for just a little bit, and I have work I'm going to try to do today, but I'm not quite sure if I'll get to it. There's a lot going on, but I've really been enjoying it. I'm so glad you guys come by these Sunday streams so I can just kind of be in a I can be in my creative space. I got a beautiful dress, traditional Mexican style dress with embroidery on the kind of heavier cotton fabric yesterday. So pretty. I got to find like a little shirt to wear, wear underneath it, but sure was nice to get. All right, I need something for this little strip here, and I need a little square here. I know I had little squares of something that I had cut out. That doesn't have the straight edge. Where's my straight edge? There we go. It's raining there? That's not gonna work. Yeah, I wish we could get some rain. Not that it's the seasonal time for rain, but maybe that green will work. And this is why I kind of leave the longer pieces sometimes, because sometimes you just want to fill in with something. You need a little small square area. You need rain too? Oh, cleaning your fish tanks. Mark needs to clean his fish tank too. First day without rain. Oh, bye OFU. Oh, bye UFO. He's making a pretty cool little bait shop. It's going to have like some little food areas too. If you guys don't know UFO, he does gaming, few gaming streams too, but he's got a really cool bait shop he's working on. I like that. Let's go this way. Yep. You planted a potato in your artery and mixed a frozen DVD with soil. Let it grow, let it grow. Good luck, gamer. I hope it grows. All right. But Bee Lady channel, the Bee Lady, she was very sweet. She left a great comment on my live stream, and might get some magazines from her. She sounds like she's got supplies she's not using, and I'm always open for new supplies, especially when they come from somebody else. So it wouldn't necessarily have been something I picked up, just to see what they have. All right, where's those little? Here's a little strip. Now maybe I do. some little strips in this lighter color just to add. I have a longer one. Yep. Just to add another brightness, a level of green to it. All right. Hopefully y'all are okay watching this, the process. Like I said, normally people who do videos on this, they fast forward through this, but sometimes it's nice to see when somebody else do it if you haven't done it before, just to see the process or how they go about laying it down. But like I said, there isn't a right way or wrong way. You just lay your pieces down however you want. It's just part of a bigger background. All right. I like that so much, this green. What do we have here? We've got plenty of that there. Yeah, you do, Mark. Clean that aquarium. Let me see. Okay. It's nice when you have like a good variety of, like I had, this was a pretty big piece, but you can harvest from more than one magazine so that you have a variety of backgrounds. I really like that cactus. I think I used all the cactus. See what else I got here. What else I got, man? There we go. I'll just use these pieces for the fill-ins. Another one of that lighter one. There's Lisa Lee. Let me see. And Lisa Lee should be all protected today. So Grant's awake though. He's not falling asleep. So, but you're all protected. Monica. Monica. That thinner. I just want to cover it up. I like the green next to it. Where did you go, Grant? Was it someplace you drove to, or have you done any flying? I'm wondering about how it is flying these days. But you guys usually drive places, right? You usually drive to wherever you're going. There we go. That'll work. You want to do a countdown with that song in it? Hey, Gamer, well, I'll email you about it, but I'm hoping for a INTRO. The little 30-second countdown's cool before I start the stream, but oh man, I cut too much. Oh well, I'll add a little strip at the bottom. little strip at the bottom. Look at, I'm almost done. Just a couple of little spots and then we'll move on. I am going to show you the next step, although you should let this dry overnight at least, or a couple of days, but I will show you the next step that you can like do on your own, or I'll be coming back and doing the green next week. But I do have another one that's I did to show you the next step if you wanted to, because you know sometimes I like learn something new and then I don't want to stop doing it. I don't want to wait. I get impatient. Oh, you drove to Corpus Christi, Texas? Wow. Grant, yes, corpuses are crispy. Oh, gamer. You're so quick-witted. Oops, I did it. Did I do it the right way? All right, let me get in that crease. A little bone folder. Oops. Yes. No, Jess, there's no room for you here. Sorry. Sorry, chica. Sorry, my little kitty. I will talk to you later. Later, gator. All right. A couple more pieces and we're good to go on the next step. I might take a break. 14.5 hours. Mark, how long did it take you to go to Minnesota? To go see Cody? 11, almost 12 hours or something, I think. I can't wait to do some traveling this year. It's going to be good time for sure. All right, that'll work there. Yeah, right, Karina? Depends on how long they've been at course. All right. Let me get some real good green. I think this shade, I don't know how well you see it, is like my favorite color green. It's like a Kelly green, or it's my favorite. Okay. It's going to be the last piece on here. Were you visiting family, Grant, or was it another, did you go visit another channel, or just exploring? What were you doing? I'm going east, Grant. I'm going east. All right. So then I just kind of usually take like a little, not too much, but there's some spots where I really overshot the glue stick. You want to be careful, you don't want to bring up or undo any of the pages being stuck. All right. So let me get these pieces clean backed up. Then I will leave this open overnight. Like I said, there's some overlay, but I will cut that off once it's dry. Chin to do. Let's take the wax paper because I want to show you the next step on another page. Usually the wax paper is not too, don't worry too much about it. Sticking to the magazine, because usually the wax paper is pretty good about that. But I do want to keep the pages from sticking together. Sorry for the crinkly, but I'm going to pull it over. You could use a new wax paper, or like I said, just leave it open, but I'm just going to show you another page. So just close that up so I can get cleaned up. Get a little bone folder going. All right, just going to put this out of the way for a minute and get cleaned up. Let me remove this and just be me for a minute. It's Nature Valley green. Gamer, that's funny. All right, John and Stanley met to fish. Took your son to the beach. All right, what a good dad. Dad who takes his kid to the beach. It's great. Just get these pieces cleaned up. Might be able to do a smaller page with the green background. So that's the first step. That's all you really have to do. But then you do have to let it, dry fully. Because the next layer that we'll be working on will be with paint, with some acrylic paint. So, and there's the dollar store has a good size amount. Usually most of them have like an acrylic paint now too. Their craft section actually has, depending on how many people frequent your Dollar Tree or Dollar General or whatever, but it's been nice that they have so many of the craft stuff now. All right, oops, missing pieces to the side here. Do I need them? Yes, I need all of them. I'm trying to let go, but I'm not going to let go of this. Anything green, forget it. All right. So then, like I said, you let that dry. Let's see. I've got to get better organized here with my stuff. Few comments. Oh, good, Grant. Saw some fishing on the west side of Texas. Well, you're going to have to wait till I have a larger space, Lisa Lee, but I appreciate it. Any recycled craft projects or supplies that you have, I will give them a good home. Okay, so off camera and in preparation for today, I did do I did another page, although where's the, oh, get more pages here. I just use it for the outside, so just cut. You might have caught your first shark. You might have. You finally went to Hobby Lobby without your wallet. That is a good practice to do, Gulf Coast, because I go to Michael's and it's crazy. There isn't too many Hobby Lobbies. I thought about stopping by the one real quick because in the city that my brother lives in, he has a Hobby Lobby. But I decided I better not go there. I keep saying, other than like tools, there's some tools that I think I would like to have. I think I'm good with supplies. But, you know, you see them do something and they have one particular side. My back has been really bothering me. You guys haven't been telling me to sit up straight. I think I have everything I need as far as the crafting, this particular crafting goes. So. All right. So I'm just going to show you the second step. So in case you guys start this at home during the week, you can get up to the second step. But like I said, these are graffiti pages that are going in a journal. The one that I flipped on before with the pages that I've just colored or I've added paper to. So I've got quite a few pages available to add. So I'm trying to show you the different stages. Yeah, Lisa Lee, you know, that's how we get. When I started the paint pouring stuff, I had to like have every paint color, every brand. You know, if I saw somebody use that one, oh, that color looks so good. And I had to go and try to find it. And, you know, you start, I had way too many. They're in storage now, but, you know, I had like at least 50 canvases here in my room with me. I don't need clothes, you know, I've got places to put my supplies. So, but it's fun, and eventually now I'm using a lot more of my supplies than I ever had. So, but I'll look through my supplies and Lisa Lee and see, oh, you know, I'd like a few more of this or that or whatever. Thanks, I appreciate it. I should probably put some gloves on for this part. At least one. All right, so let me bring this one back up. I might need to go refresh this coffee. It's a little cold. Real quick. If I go put my coffee in for like a minute in the microwave, will you all stay here? Will you all still stay here? Not leave? That's what I'm going to go do. I'm just going to go throw my coffee into the microwave real quick, and then I'll move on to this next part, okay? Don't go. Talk amongst yourselves. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm back. I'm back. Did I lose anybody? Bye, gamer. Thanks for popping in. Oh, yeah, Lisa Lee, I should have gone to the bathroom with the coffee, but I'll wait a little bit. I'll take the reminders. Don't you worry about it. I appreciate them. Especially that one live stream. I really appreciated it. Use this one. I'll use a brand new one. All right, y'all. Putting on the glove. Watch out. Next. I'm just kidding. All right. So, let's see. Bull sharks. Bring me coffee too. Oh, sorry, Cruiser Mac. I didn't see it till afterwards, but cheers. They should make like right-handed and like left-handed coffee mugs because I never hold my coffee mug with my left hand, and that's where the image is. They should put the image on both sides because then you can never see my cute owls when I'm drinking my coffee. All right. Let me just check out in chat real quick. Gamer left. Much love. Monica. Saltwater. Thanks, Cruiser Mac. Bye, Tim. Good to see you, buddy. No, I appreciate it, Lisa Lee. The Monica song? Okay. Thanks, Gamer, for sure. Hey, Wayne. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. Popping in. I appreciate it. How you doing? You having a good Sunday? Well, you know, some of the cups, Lisa, they do have them on both sides, which is great, you know. All right. So let's get back to this. So I did another page. Go ahead and do it. Oops, no, Jesse, no room for you. No room for you here. There's no room. So I did one in reds. And you can see there's the, you know, the white lettering. There's a few different shades. I know it's a little hard to pick up from my phone, but, you know, there's different shades of red in it. But it was just the red background that I went with. So the next step is there's a few places that are not glued down that are making me crazy, but I'll try to add paint there. You get similar shades of your pages. So I'm using apple barrel. So these are old paints. So some of these might have little boogies in it, but you only need very little. Is the, apple barrel berry red. I have some Deco Art Tuscan Red because it's a little bit, it's a different kind of bright. And then this is actually the apple barrel Tuscan Red is way different from the Deco Art Tuscan Red. So, you know, this one's kind of more wine colored for some of the darker areas. So I'm just going to start with the berry red. And I bought some little items from, let me try to cut that up. It's like suddenly I can't find where I put all my little plastic things, but I did have it on my tray, but I kind of cleared stuff out. You know, I'm constantly organizing and reorganizing based on new organizers. Oh, let me guys show you something really cool real quick though. Where is it? It doesn't hold everything, but it was clearance at Michael's. And this is so cute. I don't know if I showed you guys before, but it's a sticker holder for your stickers. Now, I watched a few videos last night about way to organize stickers because I had tons of stickers to begin with. I've bought a few more since, just because if they're clearanced or whatever. But these are so fun. It's like a photo album, kind of. And I've had to they're so chunky with stickers now. If I lay it on its side, they fall forward. So I've got these little binder clips on top. But they're nice wide pockets, and they're deep for your stickers. So I'm using this, but I'm going to have to get something else for it. These are some of the Dollar Tree stickers. They've got some nice little metal ones. These are with gemstones. Oops. Anyway, I shouldn't be showing you that. A bunch of, these make 3D effects. These are kind of tin with color, or the pop-up ones. Monica. Lisa Lee. Bye, Marco, honey. Okay. You don't have to leave me running on your phone if it's going to drain your battery. Hi, Donna. I saw I didn't see you were live. I was in bed still, but I'm glad that you're getting some support from the community for meds and stuff. And I am praying for you, for Anthony right now. So I hope you're staying strong. I know you're a strong lady, and I know you guys are going to get through this, but just know you guys are in my heart and in my prayers right now. So good to see you. Get the traps done, Mark. Anyway, I probably should do this on a different live stream, but it was really kind of cool. All this sticker holder, the way it worked. But I definitely have more than this thing can hold. But I found some cool little ways other people were doing it, and maybe I'll share it with you. Lisa Lee, maybe if you have a lot of stickers or whatever. But anyway, I just love the book. I thought it was super cute. I still got spaces, but they're going to have to be real thin because look how chunky it is already with my chunky stickers. Right? Anyway. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, let me write Donna too. Did anyone else come in? Do I have nope, I don't have Lisa Lee on the list. Scrap Man Dan still here. Thanks, Dan. Meg, I got Wayne. I think everyone else already had. Great. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add some color to these certain areas. I'm just going to use my, like finger painting. I'm going to start with one color and just kind of add in. I'm going to probably do the outer layer. Although I should probably cut this down. So I'll do a little bit just to kind of border it. And then just to mute out the white. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's got the white letters, because in this step, you go ahead and kind of mute a little bit of that out. All right. So actually, I'm going to start with this Deco Art Tuscan Red. And look, I haven't even opened this one, but it's got some good boogers in it, but that's okay. Oops. Oh, man. There's going to be another background page because I spilled too much out. Oh, I should be using the white. Use the white for cleanup because I'm going to do something with that anyway. All right, so I'm just going to use my fingertip. And I'm just going to kind of cover the white a little bit. Now, usually you could just do like the edges and then just a little bit on the white letterings just to mute them. In the other one of these that I started and did, I really kind of liked when the magazine pages are very smooth and shiny. And I kind of wanted for the other layers for it to be more of a matte. So I like this red, so I think I'm gonna, I think that's what I'm gonna use for my border. So I'm just gonna go along the edges, and it doesn't have to be pretty, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just want to add a little bit of this color to the edge. And this is where the, I gotta be careful. There's color on the other side. The wax paper or your, I don't know. Let's see if I can use paint to hold that down. Comes in effect as far as being behind your page or your working surface, so you can go over the edges and freely and not worry about having being so detailed about anything. Artist Kirch. Are you trying to be funny? Are you trying to get me to say something funny, Scrapman Dan? Bye, Wayne. I don't know how long I'll go, but I'll check in and see if you're still live. I'll pop in on yours when I'm done. If you're still going, buddy. Good to see you. You trying to be funny, Kirk? Kirk. Schwitters. No. I have not heard of Kirk. I know Captain Kirk from the Starship Enterprise. That's about it. All right. Yeah, I did look up Park Nest. Park Nest had another artist. He had me. I finally did look him up. His style of art. I didn't really watch any of the videos, but he seemed more very caricature, very kind of cartoony, which is great. But I've never been able to just like draw a cartoon face. I'm not really good about with that. He's a German artist. All right. I always like to just see what other, you know, even if it's from a early on in history or they've been around a long time, to see what their style is, and sometimes you get some inspiration from them as well. Can you guys see that good enough? I know it's not the best camera on my phone, but I am just adding a little bit of color to the border in this one particular color that I totally poured too much out on. It's a real pretty red. It reminds me of a deeper version. I remember growing up, all the cars, candy apple red was like a real popular color for cars to be painted. But it's pretty. It's a pretty red. So it takes the shine off of the page, which I like. And in the inspired artist who did this, she kind of only did the, you know, where the pages creased or met. But I found, which I'll show you afterwards, or I might not, I don't know. It's like the next step after this, and I want you all to come back. Oh no, Lisa Lee. Look away, Lisa Lee, look away. Using my broken scissors to open up this plastic. And Lisa Lee, you should be. Are you doing any kind of art at all? No. Are you doing any kind of art at all? You should be using some of those supplies. And find art has helped me so much. I'm going to write it down right here. Let me see if I can do it with my Kurt Schwitters, German artist. I'm telling you, it works so well. And I cut away. Cut away from me, Lisa Lee. I'm good. Oh, this one's really it's like this darker kind of red, which is good because those are the pieces that have white on them right now. So I'm just going to go over where these pages meet. I'm going to make sure I hit the white area. But, oh, and Lisa Lee, yeah, I totally get about the whole swatch thing, trying to actually choose a color. That's why I think those, they have a color palette, helps so much. It's like, okay, these, they've already done the work that says these colors go to, good together. That always helps. So then see, you just cover the white areas and just mutes it, so it doesn't matter if there's white lettering or white words. I've got a couple of loose pages, areas that are making me crazy. And even this, it doesn't have to be neat. It's like I said, it's just part of the background. We're going to continue to do levels of different paint and texture. So, oops, there. This is all the same kind of darker red page. Oh, well, this technique is not anything new. I'm way late in this type of artistry work game, but all right. That's that one. That's that one. Let's see what the apple barrel berry red looks like. Slightly different tone too. But let me get, I really like that appleberry, so I'm just going to do this darker one on some of these white areas, and then I'll probably finish the whole page with that first one I did because I really like it. So Grant, I don't know, did you ever say, look at my coffee's getting cold. And look, I'm using my left hand because I have a glove on my right. Do you know if NBA is streaming today? Yeah, adulting. Yeah, Mark needs to send me a proper knife. I actually think I have. I think I have one actually, now that you say that, Lisa Lee. It's kind of like a 2-in-1, and it's got other attachments and stuff to it. I think it's actually in one of my work bags. All right, here's another area of that darker kind of red. And I'll cover up this white one. This stuff dries so quickly too. It gets real tacky, so you go in there kind of quick and then it dries quickly, because then you can like almost rub it off if you try to rub on that same area too soon afterwards. But it's drying kind of dark, so I'm going to go to this is the, I don't know if you can tell the different shades. So this is the one I really like. This is the more kind of browny red one. And this one actually has a little bit more purple into it, but it is slightly different from that one. I know it's hard to tell on my phone, but I'm going to try this one. These words area. Yeah, this one's real pretty. This would be great, a great nail polish color. So I'm just lightly going over the words to mute it. And like I said, I do want to do a light coat over the whole thing so that the magazine pages aren't so shiny. You don't have to. You can just do creases and then just do the white areas from your magazine. But like I said, the first one I did, I really liked I liked covering the whole page. But if you like different, both kind of matte and shiny on the same page, you know, it's all preference of what you like. Then you can definitely just cover the white letters. You don't have to do the whole area of the white letters. And then just maybe do where the pages overlap as like to give the back some accented areas. This here. All right, and then this stage obviously is going to need time to dry as well. So, but this was the next step in case I see I touched it too much. It's real tacky. Just let it dry, Monica. Just let it dry. Throw something on that little piece in the background. There you go. Get rid of all this color that I have left. I used it all. But you could just use the one shade of any color of whatever your background is. If you only have, like I said, the Dollar Tree has some, or at most stores, these craft barrel paints are Craft, Smart, the Apple Barrel. They're all 79 cents to 99 cents each. So you pick one up and good. I keep messing with it. Stop it. Okay. And then you're good to go. So there it is. It's one of the darker pieces. Use this here. Just for some additional texture. And I just, you know, do the strokes to the right, to the left, vertical, horizontal. That looks kind of messy. I can clean that up a bit. But again, it's just the background pages. Sometimes too, you know, if you're looking and if you just flip it, you get a different image, you know, view of what you're working on. And all right, so now I'm just going to finish up going over everything, all the spots of the magazine that I didn't touch with this red. Like I said, if you have covered all the white areas, you could be done. You wouldn't need to necessarily have to do the whole page. I just find from the one I've done that I like taking a bit of the shiny off of the magazine pages. So and it's okay if, you know, like see I'm running into this glue is older, so that's probably why too. But I don't mind if it's not completely solid. That's a good background to see, you know, the original color of the magazine piece versus, let me show you, sorry. See, the paint's old, so when I try to smear it, it still shows the under color of the magazine page, which is fine. It's good to have. Give you guys a closer look of. My phone's not so great, but I will show it on the computer before I put it to dry. But see, this is all easy stuff, right? This is all things anyone can do. It's just, glue stick and finger painting. I mean, come on, we're in kindergarten all over again. Even Janet McIntosh could do this. I swear she could. That woman's smart. She could do whatever she wanted that she put her mind to. I know it. I know it. All right. Now I'm looking just for shiny spots on the magazine that haven't had anything on it. And if I don't, if I miss a spot, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. Like I said, this is just kind of the background layer for the rest of the project that we'll do in the coming weeks. But I do want to see, look where time goes. I just sit here and because I did want to show you the that piece that I showed you. I did the little glue gun lines on. I found another element piece that I want to add to it and glue gun on it. I'm going to show you that. And I want to show you a sample of the birthday card I did for my nephew, even though I was working on the back side, the little kind of squared, the front part of the card. I think B Lady said something she missed seeing how I put that together, but I didn't do that part actually on live stream. I did it before I got on that live stream to finish the back. So I wanted to show like a simple sample of it, not painted in, but show you how I get the lines done and how you go from how the color layout is or whatever. All right. I think this is good to go. Not seeing a ton of red spots, shiny areas. I like that there's darker areas incorporated a bit. But like I said, you could have easily just done this with one color of whatever magazine color pages you chose to use. All right, Cruiser Mac, get her done. Thank you for popping in and hanging out. All right. So then that will be set to dry. That's the second step. So first we glued down all of our pages, and so then I'll get shades of green for this one. And then you add paint to cover the white areas. You can use, like I said, different shades or one color. Doesn't matter. Bye, Cruiser Mac buddy. Hey, Cindy. Let me go put this aside to dry. Okay. So let me just get this paint on this. It needs a little water on this dried up wet wipe. So then I have some textured color to use for something else. You too, Cruiser Mac. Good to see you always, buddy. Gamer said there was 30 people live right now. My goodness. All different kinds of channels and stuff going on YouTube. I think I pretty much stopped watching TV and I only watch YouTube during this pandemic now. But of course, I'm now using the gloved hand with the paint on it to hold the bottle and everything, which is going to make me crazy to clean my bottle, but good enough. Good enough, and that can dry too. Take this off. And I'll show you what I plan for that textured piece. Ugh. I'm so impressed with my phone. I shouldn't say it out loud, but we're keeping up with the live stream. I mean, it's not the, oh no, I gotta clean my hand up. It's not the best angle or pixels or whatever, but it works well enough, I think, right? To show you what I'm doing, to get a clear understanding. You guys didn't feel like you didn't understand what I was doing because it wasn't a good enough picture, right? Can I get some feedback? Did it show you well enough what I was doing so that you understood the process? And I completely understand, when I get in my creative process and, next thing I know, it's 4 hours I've been sitting here gluing or doing something. So I get it when people got to go. It's like, you can't stay here forever. Although some of you stay with me the whole time too, and I appreciate that so much. Cleaning off the glove a little bit. All right. Thanks, honey. Tell Mooch I said hello. Hope you get all the welding done. Okay. So another coffee drink. I better hurry up and drink it. It's getting cold again. All right. Anybody want to come up? I'm not showing the rest of the magazine. I'll show a little bit of this, and then I'll show a little bit of just that little card thing, but not really instructional for this particular project that I'm working on. So if anyone wants to come up, just let me know. And maybe I won't glue this. Maybe I won't glue this on stream, but I'll just show you how to do the card process and then try to wrap it up. But here is So last week on my textured piece, I added the, let me turn it around so you can see it. I added the glue gun strands. You know, I had glued down these plastic cabochon bead things that I have. Normally, I wouldn't want to do a specific design of something, but it just kind of worked out that it's between this and this. It's kind of like, you know, a tree. It's a tree image. I'm trying to get, you know, this piece ended up being in the form of a tree. All these glue strands, glue gun strands on here. Anyway, so then I was in my stash, and this was a little building puzzle I had bought. The kids they don't hold really well, and so it wasn't that great of a, you know, it wasn't like it was Legos or anything like that you can really build from. But I had bought it, and I said, and I noticed that on this piece, I kind of had like an open area here. So my thought is to, let's see. I think I was kind of going down and then up, but make a makeshift kind of fence looking thing that I will glue to it. I was trying to make it kind of not a straight fence. And that kind of went down a little bit. Came back up. I think I need a few more pieces, but so this I'll glue down and it'll kind of be a separator. It'll be my fence area before I cover it all with the black gesso and then work to highlight the textured areas. So that's that one. So. Okay, Scrapman Dan. So next week though, I will start the beginning and showing the next process with that particular magazine page. And then after I'm done with that, then I will have other people up. Let me see. Where did I put? I keep moving things around. Oh, I should work on this. So this I did at my niece's, my brother's yesterday for my nephew's party. And I did use these stamps, so I do want to color in the flower stamped areas to it. It was just fun. I'm playing around with watercolors. I'm not really great at them yet, but I just started messing around with them. And it's kind of, the flat mat I'm not a big fan of in certain things, so I might probably go into these flowers with some sort of glitter or something. And these are actually just stickers that I just kind of modified so that it looked more natural to the, not like I put just a regular sticker on it. So. But I need a piece of, I put them away. Hold on, wait a minute. I did try to clean up a little bit when I got home yesterday. Let me see. What other piece too I can use? Yes. I'm gonna have to put my hair up. It's getting too hot. Hot and hair. Okay, I'm back. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna need a pencil. I'm gonna need a ruler. All right. So I didn't take pictures of the card. I don't think. I'm using my phone, so I can't show you. But the bee lady had kind of asked about a process of how to do this type of design. I had actually my nephew's name kind of curved, written in bold letters, and so I'm just going to go over that real quick. I do have the treasure chest. I put gesso on last week too. I did sand it down. It feels so much better now that it's smoothed down because it was kind of the raw, rough wood that when it got to me. So I think I might do just another layer of gesso and, get a little bit more detail around the hinges just so the paint will adhere to it. But it feels so much nicer now that it's smoothed out. It was pretty splintery before, so. I was playing around with that background pages that I just kind of did on a whim and outlined a stencil, although it's like this, to use somewhere. It'll be in, I'll add a little bit more layers to this and then it'll go in my journal. You could use this wood piece. You could use a butterfly for this card thing I'm going to show you, but I'm using this kind of paint splot thing. So let me just kind of show you. You still here, Gulf Coast? Thanks so much. So I'm just using, where's my black background? Maybe a black background so you can see. It's just a little piece of card. It can be any size that you want. It could be this size. It could be even smaller size, but obviously your image, whatever you want, kind of has to fit on the card. So I will take this image. Now this, I actually did individual letters instead of one image, but it's the same concept no matter which way you choose to have the image. So I'm just going to use a pencil and outline. Work. And I'm just going to outline the image. Did Grant leave? I didn't hear if he said MBA was going to go live or not. Do you know, Lisa Lee? Do you know if MBA is going to be live or not today? There we go. This will eventually get outlined in black, but trying to make it so you guys can see it. So you can do a letter, you can do any shape or whatever, like I said. Anyone you want. Hey, Sam, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling? You okay? All right. And then when I do it for the younger kids, I make the ruler lines larger than I make. Then if the older kids, I'll make the lines a little bit smaller together because they can do the pattern. It's a more dramatic look with the pattern, but you could just use, like this one, you could just do one big one. You could easily just do 3 and then 3 across for a younger child so that they don't have as much individual coloring to do to remember. It's good to see you. Damn. All right, so I'm going to make this for an older person, an older child to do. So I'm going to be doing a few lines. Sometimes I'll try to actually measure, okay, it's 5 inches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could do 10 lines, but lots of times I just eyeball it. It's not that deep. You get the same effect, but let me see. Okay. This is a fun one, and it's easy to do, and it makes it's quite a cool little graphic. So hopefully the bee lady will be able to rewatch this and get the understanding, because she had asked how to. Oops, wasn't straight on that one. On the lines. It's warming up here. All right. So then you want to just do, again, turn your thing and do the lines across the other way. And believe me, my first few ones of doing these, I did mess up. But if you mess up, like if you put 2 colors when you're supposed to do opposite colors, you put 2 colors like right next to each other, don't worry about it. It won't show that much. Just move on. Just continue with the correct pattern. Don't try to redo the pattern after when you make a little mistake. Oops, that was not straight at all, but that's okay. It's art. It doesn't have to have exactness in it. All right. So then you're all lined up. You're all gridded up. So this is the part that Lisa Lee will struggle with, because you have to choose colors. I don't know if you guys saw, but I got this cool little Mondo Llama set of new markers, because I realized all my markers were the kids had used. Some were dried out, some were, and this had a really nice, I think there's 48 markers in this. Nice shading of different colors. And then it's always great to make a swatch of the colors so you know what the actual, because sometimes they're a little different than what the pen shows, especially in some of the violets and the reds. But anyway, I'm a green person, so I'm going to go with dark green, a light green. And usually it's 4 colors. You can do more if you get advanced on it, but then those are actually counting. You'll have to kind of count, but so you get 2 different colors for the background and then 2 different colors for the inside. So I think I will go with, let's see what looks good with the green. The teals will be too close. Just finish with red. Maybe I'll do some. Oh, and I like to do kind of a dark shade and a light shade, so you really see the difference in the contrast. I think I'll go with some, let's see what that purple looks like. This one. I think I'll go with these greens and purples. I'm just seeing if you're still listening, Lisa Lee. Anyway, I'm going to put them back. I don't need to. So a good way when you're first doing this too, that'll help you, is if you just start by slightly marking the every other. Well, that's really similar in color. Let me see. I will go with maybe this color instead. Yeah, I don't like that color either. Let's see. Should have looked at the swatch a little bit better. That works. So this is a lighter. This one's going to be a little funky monkey, but so then it's every other. So then dark green, light green. That's going to be dark. This will be the light. Dark. This will be the light. And you don't do the outside color. Anything inside the shape, you don't do in that square. So dark green, light green, dark green, light green, dark green, and then this one will be light green. And then it's the opposite. So this was dark green, so you want to do light green on that one. Dark, light, dark. Outside the image, light. And then you have to track it. So this is light, dark, light. It's a little one, I'll just do it. Dark, light. And the ones above it help you, you know, if there's a light above it, obviously you're not going to put the light down below it. Sorry. So if it's light there, you don't do light, you do the light on the next one over. But if you go ahead and like kind of set this up for yourself, and you just got to remember you don't do it on the inside. Like this box is completely inside. This box is completely inside this other shape. So there's no green there, but you still got to track it. So it's green, dark green, green, and it's outside the box here. Dark green, light green, dark green, light green. And this is where you see your other boxes on the outside also help you. Dark green, light green. And you just do the whole light, dark, light, dark, light, tiny, tiny bit, dark, light, light. And then you can start doing, once you go down, you can start easily filling in too. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, you know. And you can start doing it so then you know ahead of time when you go to color. Anyway, I'm just going to do a few of these around this side and around the image so that you get the idea of the thing. And then the same thing with the inside. So I'm starting with the dark color. I think I would start with the light color in general. So I want to start with this one. So this is light. So I'm just going to use the same. So wherever there's a dark one, I would do a dark pencil. So it goes, and we want the inside of the image. So it would be dark, light, dark. Sorry, let me get this dark one. But this is on the inside of the image. So it's dark, light, dark, light, dark. So I do have this little square in that one. So I know that one is a dark one. Light goes in here. This is the dark one. And then from here, you can just do, okay, so you know it's not directly underneath. So this is a dark, this is a light, dark, dark. This is a dark. Dark square, light square, dark square. But it's going to be pretty much the ones that are opposite of or on the same line as the light green. Anyway, let me just kind of do it. Hey, Parkness. But that's how you come up with the design. And let me just start filling in a little bit so you guys can see the graphic of it. and the cool image you get from it. This is the inside of the image, so that one gets the light, the purple color. I wish I could zoom in for you. This marker's being dried out already. I'm not sure I like that. That is not a good thing. Oh, these markers did have the dual nibs though. So it has a the thicker nib end, and then the more fine point. Oh no, maybe I'm using the fine point one. No wonder. Much better. So this is dark square, light square, dark square. Let me write Parknest's name down real quick. I did check out Mr. Hart, his caricature paintings and stuff. I didn't watch any of the videos, but I did. I've just never been one to kind of like draw like that, but thank you. Yeah, it was interesting to. He's a fun artist. Bye, Dan. Thanks for being here, buddy. So then you can just go across. Dark, that's a light square. So this is a dark square. And then it's opposite. You know, it's the corners touch. The corners touch. So then this would be dark. This corner on the inside of the image would be dark. This is dark. This is dark. This is dark. And this is where I would always make the mistakes. But I find if I kind of lay out the colors ahead of time, you know, if I mark up the squares, at least a little bit of dark, light, and then you can cheat by going down, you know, light, dark, and then light, light. It helps to keep you on target. It's just harder to kind of remember when you're inside the circles because you don't start with the purple on the outside. It only starts with wherever the dark green is in the image. But let me just do this real quick. So you can see a little bit of the fun graphics you can get. And if you make the larger squares, obviously you use the larger markers. You know, you preset them. A younger person, a younger child can do it too, and it's a real fun graphic to do. All right, so I can show you. Oh, that one's too much similar. Not light enough for me. All right, let me see. What is lighter? And I don't necessarily need lighter. I just need a different contrast. So let me do that. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe I do this one. Sorry. No, that one looks like pepper. How about the pink? No. All right, I'm just going to have to go with not slightly the purple, but and this is where, like, that'll work. You swatch it out. Usually I'll do a test of the colors on a side piece of paper beforehand, but, you know, just trying to show you all. So This is the other color. So then it's just the opposite. And these are the squares with the inside the image. This all gets outlined in black afterwards, and then it really makes it vibrant. Okay. So that's it, and then this is this color. I'm just going to do part of it so you guys can see. It takes some time, and lots of times if the kids get into it, you know, they're concentrating, they're quiet, they're coloring, and I find the kids, you know, really got into it, and it was good for them. It was like just a nice quiet time. You can still have conversation with them. Ugly Dog Lures, what's up? I got the marker set from Target. It was their Mondo Llama brand, Lisa Lee. How you doing, Ugly Dog Lures? All right. I'm just going to do one more layer here, and then I'll go back to the green around the outside so you guys can see. It's outside. It's outside. Miss these on the inside of the image. Sometimes if you start by outlining your image with black, it helps too. All right, so I think I got everything on the outside. Now let's see. This is this green, this green, this green. So let me just do these ones around it. How's your Sunday, Ugly Dog Lures? You're painting baits. Oh, telling you, you want to come up? You can come up and paint your baits. Do you have a favorite color that you use on your baits? Is it green? Maybe, maybe. And I'm glad you're doing well. Oh, sorry, Karina, I missed you saying goodbye. Have a good night, lady. All right. Let me just do a little bit more around the image, and then I'll do it in black so you can see. It's a fun graphic. I think even Janet McIntosh could do this. Even though she thinks she's not crafty, this is something she could totally do. I believe in her. Green, white, dark. Yeah, but I mean, is there any kind of color that you like? What's your favorite color? Do you have a favorite color? Because there's like a lot of, I don't know, yellows, reds. Do you do glitter? Do you put any kind of glitter or bling bling on your lures? Sorry, getting away from y'all. So this one is green. It's kind of far out. I don't really need to be doing this far out, but all right. So we'll do this one in the dark green. All right, get the other light green going. Oh, nice. Are you East Coast, Ugly Dog Lures? Because sometimes if it goes on, you know, I'm West Coast, so I miss a lot of East Coast stuff just because you guys are doing things while I'm still working. But I know Mark will probably look at it too. I'll tell him about it. But I think he's already subscribed to you, and I know he'll watch it as well. But I love fishing, so any day fishing's a good day. Is it the worst day fishing is better than the best day working? All right. I think I did enough around them so you get the gist of it. All right. Oops. Just put these off the paint. Let's get these caps back on. Okay, so then you get something that looks like this. I'm just going to do for show. It's a really cool graphic, but then it really starts to pop when you outline it in the black. A Sharpie here, make sure it's working good. Sometimes I'll use my ruler again, but you could easily just go down the lines, but I like to try to make a better line down. That way, if you kind of went over any of the lines, they're all redefined again for you. Just go back over them. You will have to manually do the curves of the image that you used. And you'll probably want to do that with like a fine tip one. Or not a really worn out Sharpie. I should just be doing the areas that I did the image. All right. Whoops. Escape. Okay. All right. So then that's it before you fill in the curvy areas around your image. And I need to get a finer tip Sharpie for that. Let me see if this will work. I have a few of these. I was using these on top of the watercolor yesterday, so I have to make sure that they work okay. All right. Oh, thanks. You know, everything I'm doing today, other people are referencing other artists, so maybe that's where it came from. I was never quite sure where it came from. It's just something I saw online, and then, you know, you work to recreate it. So then you just redo the lines of your image. Now, if I was smart, let's see, huh? Maybe. If this works. Just use your original image. Hopefully it's close enough to the pencil lines. You could always go over it more afterwards. I think I moved a little bit on that one. All right. So then it defines your image. So let me try just kind of showing you on my screen as well. It's a little bit better picture. But anyway, it's a fun graphic. It's a fun thing to do. So for a bee lady, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, it's 1:44. 10, 11, 12. Oh my gosh. Almost 3 hours. 3 hours y'all been hanging out with me. You guys are rock stars. And I could probably keep going, and I probably will, but I know everyone has things to do with their days. Instead of just hang out with me doing artsy stuff. Did I show everything that I wanted to show? I made a list. Let me see. Add color. I do the fence. Oh yeah, I picked up this 2021 little student planner from the dollar store the other day. And I love it because the cover is green. But now that I do the stuff with the journal, I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to take this off, use this to hold other stuff. Got this nice paper. I can put a designer paper on the outside, make it my own. I could do paint, you know, if I put some gesso on here first to prepare it for paint. But I probably will just do some sort of decorative paper or whatever. And these I do use because they have the little pockets. And I can just add a little bit more. Anyway, I bought it because it was green covered. Maybe I just put stickers on this. I could do that too, but I might do that. Who knows? Who knows? But, all right, what's everyone else doing today? Let me see. That one goes dark. That one. Yep. Okay. I'll see, though, now that I'm using these markers. You got to be careful when you use your markers on, like, other mixed media, because you do then kind of sometimes ruin the way your natural water marker image ink comes out. But oops, and I forgot the swatch in it. I'll just put it there for now. So I'm going to boot this from Bursting from the Stream because I don't need it anymore. Oops. And break my phone. Just kidding. Let me get my phone out of this. Close it. Lisa Lee, did you say whether, oh, my chat was disconnected. I'm connected again. Okay. Does anyone know if NBA is going live? All right. Unplug my phone. All right. With the hint of Rubik's Cube. Right? Kind of a little Rubik's Cube looking. It's fun though. Me and the kids would do them, but I started off with larger squares, so there was less to color. Well, not less to color on as actual square footage, but trying to keep of, light green, dark green, or whatever. If you use different colors, I tend to like the lighter, darker of different shades. It's easier too. But once you get into the inner parts, and then if you even want to do a third layer, which is even harder, you do like a letter or something inside that image, and that becomes another one. Ooh, crazy. Anyway, I think I did everything. Let me see. I showed you my sticker book. I'll share the ideas for storage once I go get those other pieces that I saw from them. I was gonna maybe try and color, but I gotta be careful because it's watercolor. Color in my stamps, but I might have to like paint them because I don't want to use my markers or just use some. The Sharpies might work good on the black stamped flowers. Add some glitter. I don't know. I don't have a giveaway this week because I didn't really do anything, but maybe I'll start a graffiti page that's not in my journal book during the week. Oops. And then, sorry, I'm stuck on something. And then I'll give that out. I'll use just the regular cardstock and give that as giveaway. So, is there anything else? I don't know. Suggestions? I've been doing this a few weeks now. I think with the setting up the other laptop or using my phone is good to show you, or even, it works just as well too when I do this and use my phone for chat when the other ones aren't working. But are there any suggestions or feedback on how these streams are going that you guys would like to see done differently? Or, if during the week you guys are looking or see anything that you would like for me to try or anything, feel free to leave a message after these videos, or shoot me an email, which is in my About section, Tiamoni the Best, which is THA for the @gmail.com. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully NBA. I don't know. I haven't. It would be starting soon if he did, but I didn't see any kind of post from him. But let me see. Hey, Monica Tiamoni Arts is live. Usually, well, I guess he must be a go. Normally he tells us if he's not. Time to get hit with the diamond cutter. I got to check that one out from Dorito and El Chucabre. I may go live for a little bit because I have a couple of mail calls later on tonight. Maybe. I have a couple of mail calls to do. Yeah, 5 p.m. for you, but I think normally he would start around 5:30, or I know he started at 6 o'clock his time for Whiskey Woman's birthday party, so I do know. But I'm going to go finish eating that I haven't eaten all morning, my little snack. Quit with the coffee, get on some water in case he does go live so I can drink. Actually, I need to go run into work real quick, too. That's yellow. But I don't know. If you guys have any feedback or suggestions, I'm open to them. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep, I've got the mixed media piece, the treasure chest. We'll finish up in a couple of Sundays the final process for the graffiti pages, and then anything else that I come up with. Maybe as I learn more, do a couple more cards, or I'll be doing stuff now that I'm coming close to finishing that journal. I'll be doing things in that I'll share with you, maybe just to talk and whatever I choose to add to a colored page or something. So, but I thank you all for being here. I'm going to go. I'll see you next Sunday. And like I said, if NBA doesn't go live, or even if he does, maybe then after he finishes, I have a couple mail calls I have to do. And if anyone's seen Lemonhead Penny, I don't know where he's at, but he's not answering my texts. And I know Alden asked about him when he was on my live the other day. Where are you, Travis? Check in, Travis. Anyway, everyone have a good day. Let me see. Where's my list? Gulf Coast, Lisa Lee, you guys rock being here the whole time. Silver, Scorpion, Big Red, my bestie boo, Everyday Sawyers. Hopefully you got a good view on how to do that graffiti page on your own if you want, or if you want to do it with me on another time. We can always do a private stream and do it too if you have time, bestie boo. Karina, thanks for being here. Cruiser Mac, Scrapper Wolf, Andrew Merritt, Harold Fisher, long time, good to see you. Scrapman Dan, Janet and Grant McIntosh, Twisted Tips, Peace, Love, Hope, Dorito, Twisted Art Lady, Mark Stone, Limited, Fiona, Art, I can't believe you popped in. Thank you so much, lady. It was great to see you. UFO, Grasscutter Tim, Gamer, Wayne from Custom Screen Printing, Donna, I'll continue to pray for Anthony and you, lady. I hope he's just starts to recover a whole bunch quicker. Sam, Park Nest, and there goes the AC. You guys rock. Ugly Dog Lore, sorry. Let me add you right now. Because I'm keeping track. You guys come on a regular basis, you might get a free painting or something. You guys will be put into some kind of giveaway. And Mark Stone, hopefully you can come up. You can show me some of your stuff you're working on. And like I said, only been on twice with y'all. Love it. Don't change things. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Have a great day, everyone. Hope to see you around later.